Got some Somali. Yes. Yes.
Salam. What you need? Just supposed two rice and one meat.
Yes.
Is that she?
Yeah.
Oh.
This footage that you are seeing now is of her jumping on the bus, recording me jogging, and there's me thinking that she has walked so fast.
Throw a jab, and it misses, and that person comes to this side. He's gonna throw.
A new Muslim that enters our masjid, he comes, he's ready to become a Muslim. We ask him, do you believe in Allah? Yes. Do you believe in the angels? Yes. Do you love Islam? Yes. How did you know about Islam? They say, we read the English translation of the Quran al-Kareem.
It's a beautiful day, and I have to go out shopping once again. So now the limit of contactless is £45 or 50, and I left my card at my mum's, so hopefully I can use contactless on my phone. My dad's not that well, so I'm kind of looking after him. But yeah, I'm gonna start the day. Let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so I had to come out the house to get some essentials. Vitamin C, my mom's not feeling that well, and my auntie's not well, so I had to do a bit of running around. But coming down these ends, we had to do some... like some Somali...
Yes.
Yes.
Salam. What you need? Just supposed two rice and one meat.
Yes.
Is that she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Two rice and one meat. Yeah.
Yes.
11 baht.
11. How for it? 5. 11.
Okay, that's it.
How long?
That's it. Two rice and one meat. Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken.
That's 11. That's 11.
Chicken? No, is it a lamb?
Yes, lamb. What am I saying?
Lamb. Put some chicken.
Some chicken. Okay. Okay.
Got to keep it down, yeah? There's some alleyway thing going on here, yeah? Okay. He came with a long jacket, yeah? He looked like he's... yeah, so he's going to get that thing. I gave it a little extra to add some chicken in there, you get me? But that's how we're rolling, so you got to keep it... I think it might be feds here, we've got to be careful. So get down. So we got that, you know, that berries, that moves, you know, some of that, you know, Hanid, you know what I'm saying? And we've got some of that digag as well, yeah? Somebody's know what time it is, fam. You ain't ready for this, yeah? Isa, if you're watching this, fam, you know what time it is. That last Somali food we had, ever since, bro, I've been looking for Somali food everywhere. So we've got a smuggler, yeah? He hooked us up, we need to get out of here before the feds come, you get me? But just in the, you know, Finsbury Park, North London, Tottenham, under our control. Anybody wants Somali food? Come on, man, yeah, we need to, let's get out of here, man. Quite emotional at the moment. And then when he tells you he's open every day doing takeaway. And then when you ask him for a spoon, he gives you a real one. That's real love. You're allowed to have one.
Yeah. Where's the one I usually have? Isn't that one?
Yeah. You know what, this one's nice. Woo! Where is he? There he is, can you see him? I try to do a kilometre and a half and then rest and then do a kilometre and a half back. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to also incorporate press ups, about 120 press ups. So let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so I'm waiting for my wife. She calls me on FaceTime and I'm thinking she's walking here. She jumped in her friend's car and her friend dropped her, but dropped in the wrong place, so now she has to walk here. You see, she plans and Allah plans, and Allah's the best planner when you try to run away from exercise.
إنهم كانوا قبل ذلك محسنين كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون وفي أموالهم حق للسائل والمحروم الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول أيضا من أعمال أهل الجنة الذين يقولون ربنا إننا آمنا.
This is the Haringa Council. If you are finished with your exercise, you need to return to your homes. This is the Haringa Council.
So guys, she was supposed to run with me on the way to the park, but she cheated and jumped in her friend's car. I thought at least on the way back, she would at least be walking back. So I told her, you walk ahead, I'm going to jog. I'll see you at the other side. And this footage that you are seeing now is of her jumping on the bus, recording me jogging, and there's me thinking that she has walked so fast. Well, she gets on the bus stop, and then I clocked, and then guess what happened?
Jump on the bus. What happened? Glad you're showing me.
إن المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات والقانتين والقانتات والصادقين والصادقات والصابرين والصابرات والخاشعين والخاشعين. So if you guys have a garden, make the most out of it. So if you have a washing line like this, yeah, so what you can do is usually in boxing we have like a rope, and we use it for, you know, this is what my teacher taught. By the way, I'm not a professional, I'm just telling you what's been taught to me. Yeah, so you can use it 1, 2, 3, 4. It's more legs, but it's body movement as well. 1, 2. So you see Mike Tyson, you know when Mike Tyson goes to his little, you know, position and he starts knocking out people. Yeah, so this is very good for leg movements. You know, a lot of people think boxing is about, you know, strength, etc. One of the reasons I've got this glove on here and not on here, because I'm just doing basic, just shadow boxing. And the reason being, this is what was taught to me. Once again, I'm not a professional, I'm not claiming to be. We see this our power punch. Yeah, so this is like the reason. So I've got my 2 hands. This is seen as the, you know, weaker. You're not going to do much with this. And this is your power punch. So this is where you knock out the person. However, the thing is, I watched the boxing match. I was just watching on YouTube. You know, the Irish Gypsies. Yeah. So when they were fighting, there was a guy there, and he literally damaged his opponent so much without using his power punch. It was all about jabs, jab, 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 jab. And wallah, his face was bloody. I will try to find that video.
This is a bare knuckle fight that I can kind of get into. Bleeding, just with jabs.
Yeah, just a jab.
He's doing a good job parrying.
Yeah, and look, the other
gauging the
guy's
distance.
All bloodied up. The jab, huh? Just basic jab.
Just basic jab.
We do not condone that. Neither is boxing about going out and knocking people out. Yeah, the gypsies, they have their way of dealing with matters, which I actually admire. Which is that hitting the face always is haram, but I'm saying in a way they don't go stabbing each other, shooting each other. You got a problem, 1-on-1, that's it, leave it. Best man wins. Now, one thing that I was taught from my teachers as well is when we usually before mistakes that I would make is when you go into a fight, for example, if you need to, you avoid fight at all costs. Yeah, I'm not a fighter, I'm a peacemaker. Let's make love in a halal way, of course. But so basically what would happen is you're in a fight. Yeah, you're this, you're doing that. You know, you got some people who fight like this, you know, in America, you know. But the thing is, one thing they taught me is protect your chin. Yeah, so that's what you see with boxers is that when they're fighting, when they throw the jab, yeah, your legs are important as well. So what they do is, before it would be like this, people fight like this. What we're being told is, look from this side, yeah? If I throw a jab and it misses, and that person comes to this side, he's gonna throw a right and knock me out. How about if I do this? Do you see, right here, I've protected my chin. So for example, I'll get a bit closer. So if I was to do this, my chin is exposed, I can get hit anyway, yeah? However, when you're doing it, so for example, if I do this, I'm taking this, yeah? You're doing that. So when you're punching, your chin is protected. And not only that, so from here, once you do that, bang, yeah? Now protect your chin. So you're guarded, yeah? If he was to punch you, that's what you see with a lot of boxers. The glove bounces off the shoulder, yeah? Protect yourself. And once you do that, so your hand's in this motion, once you punch, protect here, right? Because you don't know, he might slip this side, any side of your body. So you've got your elbow to protect, yeah? So these are some of the things that my teachers have taught me to have that. Yes, this is the power shot. This is the power shot. And usually, most of the times, people just do that. It comes from the feet. You move your feet with it. And when we do that, as you can see, when I jab and I hit him and I want to knock him out, bang. I want to protect my chin constantly. My chin is in protection. Always in protection. Now, we're not seeing in a real fight boxing, when that happens, you know, it's going to be, you're going to calculate you, I'm going to give him a jab, and then I'll this is nonsense, yeah? But if you subconsciously memorize this, your body will go to this motion, inshallah. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Once again, we're not here to condone fighting. You avoid fighting at every cost. It's just little training that I've been doing, that I've been taught by my teachers. I'm not a professional. Thank you. Goodbye.